Welcome back, everyone, and check this out. It's chocolatey, it's cherry-y, it's no-bake chocolate cherry bars. Real simple. Let's make them right now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is Oreos. Maybe not a whole package. This one had 25 cookies. We need 24. So I got to sample the last one. We got our food processor together. And let's throw all those cookies in because we need them crushed. In they go. Lid on. Of course, it helps when I put it on the right way. There we go. Now we just got to crush them until we get a nice fine crumb. And you see it doesn't take that long. There's a couple little pieces that were chunky, but nothing we couldn't work with. Good enough. We're going to put this in a bowl, ever so carefully. I'm always worried about that blade hitting me. And into that goes a 1/4 cup of melted butter. That's 1 stick. And now we're just going to mix it all together. You want the butter to actually coat the crumbs. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to moosh it together at the bottom of the pan. But you do want it to be coating all the cookie. So here's the pan we're going to use because I'm taking this to a birthday party. So we pour it all into our pan. And you can see it's still crumbly, but that's okay. It's going to work out. Now you want it as even as you can. So try not to leave holes, right? And moosh it around. And that's looks about right. Now let's put this aside for a sec. Back to our bowl. 8 ounces cream cheese, softened. If it's not soft enough, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. That might do. I've got our beater out, and we're going to carefully start beating this together. It didn't take too long. It also helps when I speed it up, but to that we're going to put a cup of icing sugar. And that's 1 can of cherry pie filling. You see it wasn't the ginormous jar. A regular 21-ounce jar is more than enough. I've got the spatula at the ready, and now we're just going to carefully mix it. I've got the beater on low so that we don't crush all the cherries. So I would like to kind of leave some cherry parts. And we're just going to slowly combine it. La 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 la. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want that cream cheese combined with the sugar and the cherries. There, looks pretty good to me. I think we got it. Now we need some mini chocolate chips. These are smaller than the regular ones. And we need a cup. Actually, we need a cup and a quarter. So there's our cup. And then we're just going to fold it in. Just like that. It's not difficult at all. And they did mix pretty good together, I would think. Yummy. Okay, on to our next, which is whipped topping. If you had it in the freezer, take it in the fridge and let it thaw out. And we need 1 cup. So I'm kind of guessing on how much 1 cup is. I don't really think I put enough in. It still worked out just fine. So we'll put that aside. Here's our crushed Oreo bottom. See how I didn't quite mix everything? That's okay. You're never going to notice it with this dessert. Well, there we go. That's everything out of the bowl. I've got my spatula, and we're going to carefully spread it around because I don't want that Oreo crust moving around. So that looks pretty good. So next up, there's our 1/4 cup on the top, the mini chocolate chips. So that's where the extra 1/4 cup comes from. Now she's got to go in the fridge at least 3 hours. You want to make sure it sets up just right. And when we're done, well, it doesn't look a whole lot different than it did when we went in. But it's definitely cooled down now, so it's all kind of held together. And we're going to take out a piece just to see how this works. I'm really curious. Now as I'm cutting it, I can feel the Oreos at the bottom. They've really hardened up, but let's see. Look at that! I got it to come out. Once in a while things work out. And this dish did not last. This is on my, if it goes in 24 hours, it must be a hit. So there it is. Our no-bake chocolate cherry bars. I know you're going to like this one. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this in any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.